The NjordFrey aquaponic starter kit is an efficient, healthy, and environmentally safe way of producing high-yield fish and vegetables in a closed-loop system. The system has three major components: the fish in the fish tank, the plants in the grow beds, and the biological filters and sump tank. All of these components are connected so that water flows through the system from one component to the next. Here is the fish tank. Each tank holds 3,500 tilapia, with 6 tanks in a full system. The fish gets quality fish feed pellets 2 to 3 times per day, so they grow fast. The effluent the fish leave behind is sucked out of the fish tank through this middle pipe. This avoids the buildup of ammonia, which can be poisonous to the fish. From here, the water is transported to the first of 2 filters, the swirl filter. This filter separates the heavier fish solids from the suspended solids. The nutrient-rich water will exit the swirl filter via the overflow pipe and enter into this biofilter. The biofilter contains thousands of K2 biomedia, where the bacteria can grow and turn toxic ammonia into nitrite and then into nitrate, which can later be absorbed by the plants. From the biofilter, the water flows by gravity down into the sump tank. The sump tank is the collection tank reservoir. That's the lowest point of the whole system. From the sump tank, the water is pumped to the highest point of the system, which is this manifold that splits the water into 2. One side goes back to the fish tank, and the cycle starts all over. The second split from the manifold leads the water into the grow beds. The deep water culture beds are long, shallow troughs of water, and the water that flows into the deep water culture from the highest end, with gravity and overflow, the water passes through all of the plants in the grow beds. And after the grow beds, most of the nutrients have been absorbed by the plants, and the water flows by gravity back to the sump tank, and the whole cycle repeats. In each of these grow beds are styrofoam boards, where the plant sits in small pots of volcanic rock with their roots directly in the nutrient-rich water. The plants can obtain all of the nutrients they need and grow fast. The plants spend the first 4 weeks in the nursery, and afterwards are carefully transferred into small grow pots with volcanic rock. Each batch is labeled carefully, and the seedlings are placed in the styrofoam boards. The NjordFrey aquaponic starter kit monitoring system is a vital part of our setup. We use this sensor monitoring system to collect data about the health and water parameters on the farm, and then send that information back to our dashboard. The data is studied by our staff, and the relevant information is relayed back to the farmers. This data collection and communication with the farmers ensures that we can keep the production optimal constantly.